Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. This is Rag Florida Fishing. I'm really excited for this video to finally show and tell you guys what I've been working on for the last 3.5-4 weeks. You know, it's been quite the journey on this channel when it came to my boats. You know, I had one that lasted me about 4 or 5 months, and the other one lasted me 2. And you know, I've been grinding, still making videos, and you know, doing the wade fishing. But while I'm making those videos and working and you know, having other adult responsibilities, I have been working on this. This is the Rag Rig 3.0. It is a 15-foot fiberglass hull that I pretty much built and made it exactly how I wanted to. It does not look like it did when I bought it, and you know, I put a lot of work into it to, you know, pretty much build it up into a skiff. And you know, it was a lot of learning, tons of fiberglass work, which you know, usually working on John boats, you know, get a piece of plywood and seal it and put decking over it and bolt it in and you're good to go. But this was a different animal, and it was really fun and frustrating. You know, it wasn't all fun and games making this thing, but you know, I love it and I can't wait to get out on it. I still have yet to take it out, but I'm gonna kind of go over what I did to the boat. It did come with a 20 horsepower Tohatsu, which I've heard nothing but good things about. A few of my buddies have them. They love them. You know, forums are all saying that they're pretty awesome. I still have the old Nissan. I will never ever get rid of that thing. That thing is an awesome, phenomenal motor. But I'm going to show you guys a couple clips of what this boat looked like when I first bought it and what I did to it to make it the way that it is now. All right, so this is the boat. First thoughts, these are just wood. I think they're adhered to the boat somehow with some sort of fiberglass down there. And the same at the back here. It's just kind of laying on this ledge. I probably kind of want to take those out because they're just wood painted the same color as the rest of the boat. I could use the old decking. It's long enough and wide enough to sit here up to this latch, but it's going to be about, I don't know, 2 inches lower or 2 inches higher than this seat. You can see it on that side where the deck would lay, and then where that is. And then taking that out, I would just take the fish finder and put it up at the bow, and then we'd kind of have to figure something out with the trolling motor mount. I don't know how I would really do that, but I'm sure we'll figure something out. And this is just like a little hatch he made. But other than that, it's pretty simple. It looks pretty good to go. This is the motor. It starts right up. Electric start. Came with a 6-gallon gas tank, electric tilt and trim, which is awesome. Came with 2 batteries, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are just kind of my ideas so far. Let me know what you think. All right, guys, I'm going to just kind of go over what I did to the boat from the bottom up. The hull, it did come blue and white, as you guys saw, but the paint wasn't like really in good shape. So what I did was I sanded the whole boat down, and I did the Fasco Super Slick epoxy that I got on Amazon for 80 bucks. I bought one container of it. It comes in 2 parts, and the black dye, which ended up coming out to like 85 bucks, I think, for everything. And rolled it on with a special epoxy roller that I got from Home Depot. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it comes in like a little purple plastic right in the paint roller section. You just ask one of them, you know, hey, I'm gonna roll some epoxy on, what can I use? And they're gonna point you right to that thing. So did that. Then, as you guys saw, there was a wooden seat right here with the bass seat sitting on it, and same with right here, right in front of this seat. I took both of those out, and you know, because I wanted the deck, and that seat is enough for me in the back just when I'm, you know, using the motor. As far as the paint, I used Rust-Oleum boat paint. It's the topside paint, and I had 1 pint of it, I think, 1 quart of it, and I was able to do everything that you see white except for the floor. I did Flex Seal spray. I think I used 2 cans. I had it on the last boat, and the only reason I did that is because it is, you know, pretty slick, or I'm sorry, not slick, it's pretty rough. You know, you don't have to worry about slipping. It's not gonna get too slippery on you. And then what else did I do? I did the rub rail. The rub rail before was actually that rope I put on the fence as decoration. But I went to this boat warehouse in Fort Pierce, and I just bought some black rub rail rubber, put it in, and it's been pretty nice. For the bow, I did buy a trolling motor mount that I'm going to mount right here and have the trolling motor coming off the bow. As far as the deck is 3/4 inch plywood that I did 2 coats of fiberglass, and then you could see this lip right here. I put it on that lip and did 2 coats of glassing it to the boat, and then put the decking down, got my tape, and then I put this hatch in. This is where the trolling motor battery is going to go, which I also put a little support there that I glassed into the bottom of the boat. This is where I'm going to keep my paddles, life jacket, manual bilge pump, and it's kind of dry, you know, because with this little hatch, I got this on Amazon for like 30 bucks. It's really easy to install. And then I have dry storage here where I'm going to keep all registration, anything like that I need to keep really dry. And then I put the decking on here on the seats, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I am going to keep a battery in the back for that motor so I don't have to worry about it. And this is the motor. It's the 20 horse Daihatsu. I'm really excited about using that. It's in great shape, pretty much brand new. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. You know, it's been a lot of fun learning how to build a fiberglass boat up into a skiff. I mean, this thing is a fishing machine. But before we close out the video, I want to just talk to you guys a little bit about my plans for the channel this year, and we'll close out. All right, guys. Well, I wanted to, first off, I'm gonna go back to the day that my last boat got destroyed. There's 2 things I want to talk to you guys about. And the first thing is, if you don't know what happened, basically what happened was I went out fishing. You know, I usually don't go out in the main river in a smaller boat or a john boat unless the wind's under 10 miles an hour. That's usually my rule. As soon as it gets over 9 miles an hour, I stay in the backwater. You know, I usually get beat up pretty good going from spot to spot. The morning was okay, you know, caught fish and all that stuff, but I noticed it's, you know, as I was fishing my spots, it started getting real windy, and I was like, okay, you know, whatever. I started noticing water in the boat. Didn't know how bad it was. It started to come in a lot worse, like a lot of water. And I was like, all right, I should probably head in. And I was probably 7 miles away from the ramp. And I'm starting to come out of my spots and head down the Indian. well, it's blowing 25, it's a north wind, and obviously the river runs north and south, so there's nowhere for me to hide. And it was like 1.5 to 2 foot waves in a little john boat. And thank God I didn't know how bad it was, because I probably would have just taken the boat, run it into mangroves, and had a buddy come pick it up or pick me up, throw my motors, all my stuff into their boat, and I don't know, figured out a way to get the hull back in some way, shape, or form. But the fact that I didn't completely sink in the middle of the river, I mean, it was a weekday. There was not many other people out. You know, if that boat sunk, I would have lost everything. Camera equipment, my motors, you know, all my tackle, my rods, reels, everything. And not to mention, I mean, it could have realistically been fatal. You know, the Indian River is a wide river. And, you know, it's being in that rough water, you know, nobody would have seen me. It would have been really tough to swim either way back to shore, or even a flat. So, you know, I'm very blessed that the big man upstairs was looking over me that day. You know, I'm very blessed that, you know, I even still have a channel, because if that boat sunk, there's no way that I would have been able to buy new rods and reels and tackle and motors and all that stuff. You know, even just getting a new boat, you know, when this all happened, I was not financially ready for anything like that, and it was extremely stressful. I was angry, I was sad, I was, you know, nervous about, you know, when's the next time I'm going to be able to get a boat, or, you know, figure something out. What are my limitations? And I was very blessed to be able to find this boat. You know, I got it for a really good price, and, you know, I was able to do some moderately cheap work to it to make it a skiff. Like, it's really, you know, a beautiful boat, and I'm proud of myself grinding while I'm making videos and working, and, you know, I was able to make it all come full circle. So the second thing I wanted to talk about, you guys, when that first video came out about my boat, I never in a million years expected the extreme amount of support and the things that people were offering me to use their boats. You know, if they had a boat for sale, they were telling me about it. You know, them taking me out on their boats. Like, you know, a lot of you guys did that in the comments, but there was even more in DMs on Instagram, Facebook, you know, TikTok. You guys really, really helped me through that time, because it was stressful. It's extremely stressful, you know. This is something I love doing, and I was like, okay, I thought that last boat was going to be my last boat until, I don't know, until I, you know, had enough money saved up to buy, you know, something a little bit nicer. But the amount that, just the fact that you guys were so supportive of me meant the world, and I'm very, very thankful for each and every one of you. You know, that I remember talking to my dad about it, and he goes, dude, you know, these people love you. And I was like, yeah. You know, I tend to just think that, you know, I'm just a guy on YouTube that fishes and records himself. But that kind of showed me that you guys, when I say the Rag family, it's a real thing. Like, you guys came out and you lifted my spirits in ways that you guys couldn't imagine. And I am so extremely, extremely thankful for you, for every single one of you. You know, and even when I'm doing these wading videos, You guys stuck by my side. You kept watching. You kept supporting. You know, giving me tips and things to think about and do and try. And you know, I couldn't be more thankful for that from you guys. So thank you very much. You know, none of this would be possible without you guys, and I mean that from the deepest depths of my heart. And you know, I'm very excited to see where this boat takes me and the channel and us. And you know, there's a lot of plans I have for the channel in 2025, and I can't wait for you guys to be on the come along with me on this journey. And I can't wait to get back out fishing and, you know, see how this thing rides and all the fish that's going to come over these gunnels. I'm very excited. So guys, I can't thank you enough again. I appreciate all your love and support. Again, it means the world to me, and that's all of that you guys do makes this possible for me. So it's going to be a fun journey in 2025 on this Rag-A-Rig 3.0, and I can't wait to see what happens and all the memories that are going to be made on it. So guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.